Sails over the end line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
Come on. You better bring
Six!
check 25.
Mike Butt 9.
65, 65.
This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
You ain't going nowhere.
11. Hey, Haywood!
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Mike, check.
Garoppolo now. And he's got his target. That's more. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line.
Let's go.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Check 9.
On first down, Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
13.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
65.
Check 59, Mike.
I got this.
59. Get that quarterback.
Hey, Charlie!
59 Mark.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Christian, trap.
Jump. SOS.
21.
SOS. Slam.
Flag!
Kill.
They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Watch out.
21.
Set. Under 10.
21.
Fournette running right. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 or.
59. We got to get the ball, D.
61. Match box now.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Come on,
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Go. Hey, Echo.
Mike is 59.
Here's Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
Check 99.
Go. Hey.
Check 59. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
Let's go.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more where it came from.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Check. First down. Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41.
Jim.
Running right, this is Freeman. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's get it.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Now.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Mike's part 9.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Defense wins championships, baby. Deuce. 59. Let's go.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson.
Black 80! Hey, gun.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 15.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
And the Giants.
Here we go. 120.
Go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
1, Omaha.
Crunch. Chance.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. The Jets' 49-yard line.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's a give to Freeman running right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
50, plant. Yeah. Hey, Foxtrot. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. That's a 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. Rodgers brings it in. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Protein spill.
Check 53. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Freeman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Mike's 59.
Go.
I'm on. Mike's 5'9". Mike's 5'9". Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run it. Freeman. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can grab it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chandler Jones in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. So we've reached halftime with a visiting Giants, I guess you could say, on top of the Jets in this New York rivalry. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Freeman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Check 59, Mike.
Hit it.
Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Switch. Check three. 36.
One, Omaha.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Here we go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, alert.
Mike, check. 59.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Giants. Leonard Fournette, his season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, you saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Mike, 53.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watch the twist.
On 1st down. It's Freeman, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Pick it up. 53. 53 is the mic. Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check. 53 is Mike. Check. 53 is Mike.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Black!
Check it out, Reed. Kill. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Whip.
21.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
I'm coming after you. Hey, check 24.
Blue draw quarters. Now.
He's moving, boys, he's moving.
Hey, orbit.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to go deep for Conley. And got his man complete.
Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7.
Now it's Tannehill. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
59.
Tannehill now to throw. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. 7 yards there and a first down. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Freeman. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Hayward!
At the 26-yard line.
Go!
Mike's 59.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 23 yards, the final tally.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Devontae Freeman with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. scoring the touchdown. Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
White.
Check, 59.
Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Giants on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
21. Here we go.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. And the pressure gets to him again. Chandler Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
I got him.
Hey, echo. Ready?
Here's Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Tannehill now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
1st and 10 at the 29.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Freeman again. Freeman a first down and more. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
22 Jet Bomber, 22
On second down, Freeman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. They'll try and run. Freeman. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets have taken the lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right, and you just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They've bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check pass, check pass.
Hey, Zoo.
Check, 59.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. 60 or.
Ricky.
Bravo.
Mike 5'9".
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Shoot.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Mike, check. 59. In your face. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he's going to go down again. DeMarcus Lawrence racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Benjamin. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chandler Jones in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
Three bucks.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chandler Jones in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, they took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Jets, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year.